everyone, I hope you are all doing well and welcome to a brand new video. So today we're going to be working on my beloved R31 Skyline. So we're going to do a couple things to it. So first of all, we need to do a bit of a cleaning up because I haven't driven this car in a long time. Last time I drove it, probably a few months ago when I went and picked up my XR Falcon. Then after that, that was probably it. I haven't touched it since all this lockdown thing. It's just been sitting in the yard. You can probably see the tires have a lot of mud on them because it was over in the yard down there. So we're gonna clean her up a bit. I've got a few things to do inside interior wise. The rear spacers aren't on because I was towing with it, so I didn't want the car to start rubbing everywhere. What we're going to do is we're actually going to put some underglow or neons under it. So I thought it'd be pretty cool for the track because keeper read events are usually at night, and when I take this to the track, it's going to be nighttime, so it has the neons. And even when I go straight driving, at nighttime, it should look pretty cool with the neons. I was actually going to get some and put them in the roll cage at the back, but I don't know. I heard people saying it's very annoying when you're driving. First of all, I'm going to do some cleaning up in the interior, put those rear spacers on, clean up the car a little bit, and we'll get to putting those neons on. Alright, so firstly, let's move this to a better location so we can work around it a bit easier. Alright, so we're in a better location so we can work around the car a bit easier, all four corners. Oh, have a look at her, isn't she just so pretty? So yeah, I think first of all I'm going to put these rear spacers on, so we'll get to doing that now. Spacers are on. How much better is that? So much better. These tires are so muddy though. Just looks so nice with the spacers on. It's got a better fitment now. It's kind of good because I can take the spacers off if I want to tow with it again, so it's actually really good. Works out well. They're 20mm spacers, 20mm bolt on. Front's 20mm as well. So nothing too overboard. So next thing we are going to, Clutch Kick Junkie, subscribe to him. Next thing we're going to tackle is in the back here, my pillar trim fell and my Venetians keep falling. So I'm going to pop those Venetians back up in there, and that should look less dodgy, I guess, because it looks really shit when you're going down the freeway and they just start wobbling like this. So it's just a little stays in there, keep popping out. So I just need a flathead screwdriver and that should be fine. Okay, so this is really fucking awkward, but I'm going to get these little stays under the headlining there. So let's hope that bloody works. It's hard to do on camera. I'll try and film as much as I can. I'm sorry guys, but bloody sucks. A little hole here, so I sort of just like lever it, pushes that arm up, and then we just tighten it with this flathead. That's it. So it should stay in place when we do some hectic drifty woos. Oh, we have Venetians again, thank God. Just a little easy thing just to kind of keep the car nice and clean, because I know some things like happen and then you just sort of leave them for a while. I've left those Venetians hanging down for like a few months now, so I just thought, fuck it, let's just do it. So we do it right this time so they don't fall. But yeah, now I'm just gonna clean that footwell up over there and let's get to the fun part of the video, which is the neon install. Okay, so here's the kit here. We got one strip LED, one here, one here, one here. I think that's for all corners of the wow. I think that's for all four corners of the vehicle. So I'm going to try and see. I think my mate has the same kit, and I'm pretty sure they didn't reach all around his car, and he's got a 180SX. So I'm going to see if they reach all around. If not, I'm just going to run 2 strips on each side of the side skirts. It'll be a lot brighter, and then I'll just buy another kit and run like 2 at the front and then another 2 at the rear, and then we'll just do that. Worst case, but if we can get all 4 to fit, that's perfect. But I don't expect too much. I was actually going to try and run the front ones like under the air dam, so it lights up the air dam, but don't have to worry about that because I'm just going to have a front mount soon. So here's a controller. This is just like an eBay kit, so don't know how good it is, never used it. So hopefully it's half decent. There goes a controller. Hopefully it's half decent and it works, so I don't even know what battery it uses. But yeah, let's get into it. All right, now to see if they work. So I'm just going to steal 12 volts. So we got a positive, negative. I'm just going to steal 12 volts from the battery of the Skyline. Beautiful. All right, they work. Connection's a bit weird because I'm just putting the things on the terminal, so it's not the best. So, all right, let's see the best way we're going to fit him in the car. Alrighty, so I'm thinking about just running. I'm going to mount all the box and everything in here, mount it off the battery, and just sort of like, I don't know, I'm thinking about just having a terminal I can take on and off. It's probably the easiest way, and then I'll just run the wires through the strut tower here, run it across the engine bay at the back, and then I think there's a grommet actually down here somewhere. Can't remember where it is. I can run that through, come out under the wheel well, and then run them under the skirt. That should be the easiest way. We'll see how we go. I'm just going to keep mucking around with some ideas. We might even get to run one across the front of the car. I just have one, so one on the side, one on the other side, one on the front, and then later on I'll just add one at the rear. So there we go. It's actually my first time ever installing neons to a car. So if I fuck this up, I fuck it up on camera. It's pretty easy. It's just positive ground, and mount them whatever way you like. I could mount it to a switch, but I don't really care. It's for track purposes. I'll just send it. Probably gonna break it anyway. All right, so we got these ones here, which are gonna go down each side of the car, running the firewall, like I said before. I've already run one down to the bottom there, so I could sort of whack that in there. So I've got to put wherever the actual ends are to get the power out of them. I'm going to sit them in there, and then I'm just going to put 2 terminals on them, so I can put them on the battery. A lot of people say to use like fuses and shit, but if I blow them, they're fucking eBay ones. But yeah, so we're going to do that side first, run across, and then do this side. So that's a plan, of course. But I'm going to take this wheel off and see where I can run the neon strip through there without actually getting caught up on the wheel, because there's going to be some B-lock. So if there's any wheel scrub in there, any marks, I'm not going to run the wire there. I'm going to try and tuck it up. Now the loom is tucked up the guard here. Worst case, I'll take the guard off. I cannot be stuffed, but I might have to. But I'm just going to try. I got all my trusty cable ties, and we'll try to put that on. Try to put it on in the cleanest way possible. The last thing I want to do is rip the bloody thing out mid drift, you know. But let's go. Let's do it. So I think I come through up the top there. I can follow the loom. Sorry, it's hard to see. Follow the loom, cable tie it to the loom, and then run it down this pinch weld, this pinch seam here, and then run it under the side skirt. I think that's the best option we're gonna get. We actually are. We have been rubbing a bit. What do you see there? Nothing on this side. So yeah, I reckon that's the best option. If I don't know what coilovers they are JIC jig coilovers. Next thing to do is just see where we want to run it on the skirt. So I've got some Prepsol here, wax and grease remover. So we're just going to clean up the surface, and then this just has 3M tape on it. And we can just stick it under there and make it as neat as possible. I'm going to pull it as far into the seam as possible, just so you can't see it. That should hopefully do the trick. Alright, so here's a brief look at the front one and the driver's one done. It actually looks pretty sick. It's stuck on one setting now. I haven't put a battery in the remote. I'm loving it. That one, the engine bay is just sitting on there, but that's sick. I'm loving it. It's so cool. I've never actually put neons on before. This is bringing back my outer freaking child, you know. Early 2000s, this was just the thing. I say hashtag bring back neons. This is, yeah, every tuner car should have them. I'm probably going to put them in everything now. I'm just going to do it. This is sick. I love it. I honestly love it. Let me know in the comments if you guys love it, because I'm in love with it. I don't know if I should keep it like clear, keep it red. I don't know, there's plenty of colours. I'll just go like full flamboyant and just have all the colours going at once. But I sort of want to do them on the roll cage now. But you can tell by my excitement, I'm just going to send it. I love it. I love it so much. I love it. Look at that. What a beast. So I put the other one sort of over the firewall. It's not actually on there, it's just I just sat it behind the brake lines. So I want to sort of put that behind the firewall, light up the engine bay. So I'm going to get another kit and run another 2 on this side and then 2 on the back, so we can get it all around. And I'll probably buy another kit and then put it on the roll cage. So yeah, I'm freaking looks sick. But I'll come back tomorrow because obviously I run out of daytime. And then I'm going to clean up all the wiring, and then we'll come back and show you how it all looks with it all cleaned up, and how easy it is to install. Okay guys, so it is the next day, as fortunately I ran out of time yesterday, as you could see. So today I just want to show you a bit more in depth of where I ran all the wiring and where all the LED strips have been mounted. So I'll show you, first of all, I've mounted the little box thing sort of over here on the master cylinder. It shouldn't get too hot there because it's on the intake side. And all the wires are here, so it splits over to that side, so it has enough wire to get to the other side. Some kits have the plug-in for the cigarette lighter, but this one's just a hardwire kit, so it was just nice and easy to have everything in the bay and then run them out to the front and the sides. Didn't have enough length to run to the rear, like I've mentioned previously. But so I've got the negative wire here, just attached to the battery. The positive wire just laying somewhere over here. And then when I want to, I've got a little connector on it, and I can just put that onto the battery, and I'll just clamp it under that bolt just there. So I'll probably end up running off a switch, but I'm only going to be using it at the track or at night time, so I can just pop that 11mm bolt off just slightly and slide that little connector under there, and then that's your power. So first of all, I've run this side through here, through the strut, under the wheel well, and it's tucked up with the loom. It's all cable tied across there, and you see the wire there. I still got to pull it through a bit more, and then that's stripped just under there. So that's that side. And for the front, same thing. I've just ran the wires through here, down there where the old front mount used to be, and then I've put it just under the lip that's broken. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's a strip under there. That's that one. And this one, I sort of ran out of wire, so instead of running it across the firewall, I've run it across the crossover tube on the or crossover pipe on the intake, and that's gone to the same route as the other side, exact same route. That's under the skirt. And I put this one in the engine bay because I didn't want to have 2 strips at the front and have it too bright, so I thought this would look sick in the engine bay and sort of light up the engine bay. But yeah, so that's where all the wiring's gone. Still got to tidy up a bit. I've cable tied it also, so nothing's hanging loose. Still got to tidy it up a bit, but I'm pretty happy with how it is. So I'm actually thinking I might actually just take this for a little drive, because it's been months since I've driven it, so, and you guys all seem to love this car, so I'm gonna take it for a little drive and let her breathe a little bit. So yeah, we'll take it for a little bust around the street, and then I'll show you some good photos of it at night time, and you can definitely see how the neons work. I can't wait to have this thing on the track, you know, because like everyone, when I did track day, everyone like had neons around me, and I felt so like out of place, because like, you know, they look so cool, and it's just me with my stock street looking Skyline. Well, not stock, but you know, street looking car coming in on the handbrake that was broken. So I'm telling you guys, I cannot wait till the next track event. I think I've missed 2 or 3 because of this virus. The first one actually got cancelled because of a track maintenance, and this one, well, the one I entered, obviously the coronavirus and that ruined that, and there's another one that's supposed to happen, the coronavirus ruined that. And yeah, so whenever the next one comes out, as soon as this virus bullshit is over, then yeah, we're gonna do as many as possible, and we're gonna see the real potential of this car. So I'm excited. Alright guys, let's take her for a little drive. I'm excited. I haven't actually driven a car like this since before quarantine. So like it's been 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 4 weeks I think. It feels weird, honestly. It feels really weird. Really, really weird. But I miss it so much. I haven't even started, like I haven't even driven it, and this car's just amazing. I love it so much. Now it makes all sorts of noises, so bear with me. Oh, that lock diff, it's magnificent. Probably shaking the camera. We're off. I forgot how many noises are in this car. God, it's somewhat weird. Fuck, I miss this car so much, man. It's crazy how much you can miss something just taken so fast from you. Oh, that diff, it's beautiful. Hope you guys can hear me okay. This car is very loud inside. Partially because there's no rear seats. So all the noise is coming in from the boot, from the rear tires and the diff and everything. It's just all true. So good. I love that diff so much. Feels like a proper race car. Now when this thing gets up to temperature, it backfires a lot. Like when you lift off the throttle, it runs rich. I'll crack that window a little bit. Tunnel! Oh, I miss it. It's bouncy. It's loud, it's obnoxious, it hurts to drive for long periods of time, but I'll never change it because this car is just so much fun. Like, I've had so many turbo cars and this thing non-turbo still kills them. Oh, that diff. One thing I noticed as well, when you're driving this car over everything else I have, this gets the most looks and the most questions about it. Especially when I'm at service stations and stuff, people always try and pull up and ask, you know, is it for sale? How much? You know, what is it? Is it a Datsun? What do you reckon? Sounds alright for a non-turbo. Oh, it's got a stainless steel exhaust as well. Got made up about 4 years ago. Still burbling, got the burbles, but the backfires they were bloody aggressive. People would think this thing's got a crackle map in it with how much it backfired. I guess it's not a good thing, but God, it sounded so good. So good, guys. I keep saying it, I'm sorry. I love this car so much. I might stop here and put the GoPro outside. Hopefully I got somewhere to put it onto because the whole back is plastic. So we'll see. Okay guys, so I got a little bit of audio with the GoPro. Excuse me, I got a little bit of audio with the GoPro, and then I decided to die as soon as I went through the tunnel. So hope that's enough exhaust clips and sounds good from the outside. I'll see you when I'm editing. Well, I hope you guys really enjoyed that sound clip of the car, and I'm enjoying taking it out and sharing the experience with everyone. So we'll catch up with you guys back at the house. Okay guys, so I'm going to end the video here for this one. I've enjoyed taking out this thing so much, and I've enjoyed putting the neons in. I hope you all have as well. If any of you have a 31 and you want inspiration, I hope this helped you a little bit. And even if you hate doing neon stuff, just do it. It's a good laugh, and you know, it takes you back to the old days. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed all the clips and that of the car, and all the sound clips, as well as, you know, the night clips of what it looks like with the neons. And yeah, I hope you're all enjoying isolation as much as you can. Once this thing is over, I will be out and about and smashing the hills, as well as any track day possible. I'm going to be trying to do as many as possible, as well as just driving the hell out of this car. So yeah, I'm looking forward a ton to doing this, so I'm so excited. And yeah, I hope you're all excited too. This thing smells like it's burning off shit, so it's been sitting for a while. So if you could like this video and subscribe if you haven't, consider subscribing. That'll mean the world to me, as I'm still new to this and I enjoy doing it as a hobby, and it's a lot of fun. I hope you guys are enjoying it too. I'm still learning, and learning how to talk to a camera and editing and stuff like that. So bear with me for a bit. But yeah, if you could comment on the video as well, like, subscribe, all that stuff, that'll mean the world to me. And I hope to see you very soon in the next video. And you all take care, and we'll see you later. See ya.